And into the north we
Ladies and
go.
gentlemen, welcome back to your favorite podcast. It's the North. As always, it's your boy Don the Jeweler, and out there in friendly Manitoba, you could catch him walking your chick to the bus stop. Ladies and gentlemen, Chantastic Corey Chan. What's going on, brother?
God damn, bro. How do you keep coming up with this shit? Like, fuck.
It's
Like,
awful. It's honestly I got sweat running down my face. Like three
oh
minutes
my
to air. I'm
God.
like, oh my god, I have no
Oh, fuck.
opening.
What am I going to say?
So yeah, I got a really good one. I got a really good one for
Like,
45.
bro. Like, you're going to have people that literally see me walking down the street, locking their doors and windows and shit soon, bro. Like, fuck. They're like, oh, there's that Corey Chan kid. You lock that shit. Fuck.
Hey, he
Yo, man, I'm
yeah.
good. I'm good, bro. I've been good, man.
Corey Chan, the only man to call more Ubers for chicks than himself.
No, fuck. Get out
No,
of
we're
here,
not gonna
man.
use
Get
that
out of
one.
here.
That's when I scratch. I got a book full of them. I scratch, just ripping out pages.
Well, I'm glad you just said it now, bro. That's good. Perfect. Thank you.
Yeah. I got a whole heap of them. Actually, I'll come up with good ones and then I'll forget them like seconds before the thing, and I'll have to come up with one then and there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we have a skit. Remember, if you just
yeah. But yeah. That's accurate. I'm telling you, we're gonna make an episode of just blooper reels. As most of it's gonna be me
yo,
sitting
for
there
real though,
stoned and just fucking blanked.
just staring into space. Bro.
I had a 200 syllable
Shit.
super complex opening for Chan this week,
Yeah.
but now I'm just like,
No kidding, man.
yeah.
No kidding.
I got
Shit,
caught a
shit.
case of the dum dums. Anyways, Corey Chan,
Uh,
how you doing, brother?
I'm good, brother. I'm good, man. Just been working. Planning this thing called the wedding. It's getting down to the
Yeah,
nitty
man.
gritty.
Oh yeah, I hear that, man.
Just went and did the food tasting. God damn, I can't wait for
Yeah.
you people to taste it. Shit, food is excellent, man.
I hope
Probably
you. I hope.
some of the best fish I've ever tried in my life, bro.
Oh, I thought you were gonna go to that Caribbean place and just get everybody a roti.
And then they'd sell me the joint. I'll end up somehow in the middle of that whole thing. I'll end up owning the restaurant at the end of the
Yeah.
night, bro. You watch. Oh,
Yeah,
boy.
I mean, we got a nice chunk of cash. Maybe we should just buy a place. Next time we get married, we'll have to pay for roti.
It is a dope spot, though, man. It is.
Oh,
You're gonna
it's
have to bring the
delicious.
homies there when you're down, man.
Yeah, well, we'll see. We'll see
You're gonna
what we
have to
can
show.
do.
For
Yeah,
sure, for sure.
yeah, we're getting excited. It's coming up, man. Did my suit fitting?
Yeah, man, I heard. That's good. That's good. My brother did his too, man. So that's good. Everyone's now been fitted, and yeah, we're just waiting for the day, man. Counting down the hours.
Yeah, we're just gonna
The
burn that place
minutes,
to the ground.
seconds.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's gonna be good,
It
bro.
was
It's
actually
gonna be
really
good.
cool when I went in on the Sunday morning, because it was two younger kids working there at Moore's, and the guy was a football player. So I was talking
Oh,
football,
nice.
like local, like he plays civic ball and CJEP, whatever. So I was talking with him, and then as I was getting changed, I heard Panic at the Disco come on. So I come out and I'm like, "Is this your playlist?" And the girl, she's short, orange hair,
Yep.
lip ring. She's like, yeah. I'm like, yo, this Panic at the Disco. She's like, yeah. I'm like, that's amazing. I start talking to her about, emo music because I love it. And like, just don't want to talk to. I'm too old. I aged out of, like, I'm still
Yeah, I hear
emo,
you.
but nobody who gave a shit about it is around to talk to about it anymore. So,
That's true though. That's true, man. Yeah, no doubt.
yeah,
Hey, that's
yeah.
true.
We're
What
talking
you
about,
been up to though, man?
yeah,
Where you been?
good, man.
What's
So,
good? What's new
anyways,
in your life?
point is, I had a good time getting fitted from a suit, and that wedding's going to be crazy. It's going to be a good
Yo,
time.
dude, it's gonna be a good time. It really is.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a lot of
Not
fun.
much, man. We're getting ready to move. Whole house is packed up for the most
That's
part.
good
And
though.
yeah.
On to the next chapter, right?
Yeah, it's a great thing. It's just, you have to put all your, like, you don't realize how much stuff you have in your life where you're just like, I'll put it there. It'll stay
Dude.
there until I need to use it or whatever. And now you just have to get it all out of a place in a time
Dude.
limit. Like,
Moving sucks.
mm-hmm.
There's nothing good about moving.
Ever.
It's shitty from the moment you find like going to look for a new place is great, but then when you finally got to start packing and fucking loading shit up in vehicles and moving it and shit, the moment you find that place, you just start thinking, shit, man, I got a lot of stuff to move. Like this is not gonna be fun. Not gonna be fun.
You
You
know
got a
how-
bunch of people helping you though. Have you rounded
yeah,
up some
yeah,
troops?
yeah. Got some bodies on deck. It's
All
gonna be
right, all right.
Yo,
Okay, cool,
bro,
cool.
you know how much a box of vinyl weighs?
No doubt,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
You got milk crates for that though, right? Someone handles at least.
No, not in the house anymore.
Oh shit.
Because I don't actively use my turntables when I go out and do gigs, right? It's like once in a while. So
True.
all the records I had in my house, some were like just up on shelves, but for the most part,
Yep.
it's the records
Yep.
I would play in the kitchen because I had the turntable in the kitchen.
Okay.
So it was like 50 records of stuff I listened to actively.
Fair enough.
You know, I'm not gonna
Yeah.
have the single for "Tipsy" by Jaquan with the instrumental and the acapella on the other side, you know, in the kitchen for me to throw on.
What, you ain't got your Babo album popping around on the counter there right next to your turntable, bro?
You know that I have an actual like
I
the
know,
actual
I
record
know,
of Bow Wow.
I
I
know,
got
I know,
Nellyville. I
I
got
know, I know.
Jermaine Dupri 1492 or whatever it
Yo,
was.
that's dope. That's dope. You got any crisscross, bro?
No. Yes.
Oh,
Yes, I have the single for Jump.
nice,
But again, like
nice.
I like 400, 500 of my like collection, they're singles. They're DJ
Oh yeah,
records,
yeah.
which
Fair
is
enough. Yeah,
dope.
absolutely,
Which is dope if
absolutely.
I'm
Yeah,
doing actively doing sets with them. But just to
yeah.
have them in storage, just like that's not part of like, you know, when I pass on and my kids are looking through my record collection, they're gonna look at, you know, like the Four Tops greatest hits. They're not gonna pull out the single for like, you know, Candy Shop and be like, oh, remember when Daddy used to play the instrumental on the B side of this for us? No, like no, of course not. Like
No,
yeah.
I hear you, man. I hear you.
So they're
Is the
valuable, but they just take up a ton of space and they're heavy, and we have to move that out of our place into the new place.
Yeah, man. Yo, is the new place bigger?
In essence, yeah, because there's the basement.
Okay, so you got a basement.
Yeah,
Dope.
yeah,
That's awesome, bro. That's awesome, man.
yeah.
That's awesome. I
And
got
we
a place
got,
to lay my head. It
and
ain't
yeah,
gonna be your sweaty ass couch like I almost died on last time I was at your crib.
yeah. Well, you contributed to that sweat, man. It's a
Yo, let's check out 2.6 and like a 12 case, and I'll put Corey in the living room with no AC, and he'll be good.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I was in the other room with no AC, man. I have this fight for
Fuck,
my life
man.
too.
I was like,
You aren't gonna die alone, bro.
couldn't breathe, man. I was just like, what the fuck? Peeling my face off the couch.
Every once in a while, when you go on an expedition into the north, it's hot
no
and humid. Out here, it's the backside of Beelzebub's ball sack here in the
Oh,
summertime, man. It's
fuck,
sweaty
no
and
doubt.
uncomfortable and just bullshit.
Yeah, it gets pretty sticky out this way too. But that concrete jungle of MTL in the summertime is something else, man.
Yeah,
Shit.
well, that's
It's
the thing too.
crazy.
Concrete gets hot. Asphalt, the shittiest rubber asphalt we use for everything, gets piping hot.
Trust me, our cities have a lot more in common than people actually think. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
right.
I'm telling you. I know the connection goes way back to when like Winnipeg was starting too. So it's pretty similar, man. There's some similarities that are pretty crazy.
You mean they
Like,
do everything for the
we should
lowest?
do we should do a little part of an episode one day of the similarities of Winnipeg to like do comparisons. You know what I mean? Be like,
Yeah.
yep, we do this. Yep, you do that. Oh yeah, Let's go.
Ghetto as
It'll
fuck.
be good.
Yep. You guys got French people too. Yep. Well, that's
Yeah.
pretty much it. That's
Yeah.
Montreal's exactly like Winnipeg.
Yo,
Mhm.
pothole city, yo. We asphalt everything too, man. Yo, it's all the same, bro.
Yeah. We actually we get massive festivals with disappointing lineups, so that's fun.
Well,
Mhm.
yeah, I know what you're talking about. I hear you.
Yeah, so Osheaga just announced their lineup for this year, and again, it's like,
There's a few bangers, and then there's a lot of mediocre shit.
the headliners are cool. I don't know who Rufus Del Sol is. I'm gonna look it up, but I'm sure people
Yep.
who like him. But like
Yep.
Kendrick, cool. Billie Eilish, cool. But there's almost nothing else that's like at least have two studs. You know what I mean? You know, like
I'm good with-
like
I'm
like last
good.
year, like I know you don't like MGK, but like it was Dua Lipa was headlining, and then MGK was right before her. Those are two very hot and very popular right this second massive acts.
Maybe Osheaga isn't as big as it is for certain artists these days when
But why
going
was
on
it last
tour
year?
anymore. Because COVID just finished and they were hurting for anything. And going across seas was tough.
Mm. Yeah,
That's what I'm going with.
fair
I'm
enough.
sticking to
I
it.
don't know, man. It's just it disappoints me. Like I like the idea. Like obviously we're never gonna get Warped Tour again, but Warped
Yes.
Tour you would get a million bands. They would all get X amount of songs or a time limit. I forget what it was. I think it's like 33 minutes a band or whatever.
Okay. Yeah.
And no matter what you did, you got your 7 songs, and that's it. And then your set's over, and then you go see another band. You go see another band. You go see another band. I don't know if
Yeah.
Osheaga is structured like that, but I
Okay.
don't know, man. It just feels like there's a lot of like there's got to be young up and coming bands that are a little more. Maybe this is just me being an older head, but a little more like I don't know, like more
what-
people will know who they are. Not like
Okay.
the 800 SoundCloud followers they have, who all live in
Like-
Montreal. Now they're gonna be at the show. Like
like to me, festivals like that, summer festivals, you need people who are going to, summer shit. You know what I mean? Like you need some
Yeah.
summer, like good tunes. Like the only person I'm really pumped to see would be Joey Badass because I'm a huge fan of his, and the boy is talented. Kendrick Lamar, if he's gonna be just performing his new album,
He's not. He's gonna do like swimming pools. He'll
he
do
better do
She'll Kill
swimming
My
pools. He
Vibe.
better do swimming pools
He'll do Mad
because I mean that
City.
album isn't something you sit there to and dance to.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? You don't bob your head to that shit. You know
He'll
what I mean? It's not
he'll
really.
do he'll do All Right. He'll do
Yeah, for sure.
he'll do Humble for sure.
Mm-hmm.
What's the
Listen, Jessie Reyes is playing too, isn't she?
No, otherwise I'd be excited.
I thought Jessie Reyes was. Who am I
If-
thinking of? There's someone in there that's.
Carly Rae Jepsen.
Yeah, Carly Rae. That would be good.
So
I would go see that.
So it's Billie Eilish, and I think
I'd see her too.
on the same day it's Billie Eilish, Fletcher, who's really good.
Joey Badass.
Taryn loves her, and Carly Rae Jepsen all on the same day.
And Joey Badass that day too.
Is he? That's amazing.
Yep.
So you add
Yep.
add Jessie Reyes to that day. That's
Yeah.
a day I'll consider going to see
I hear you.
because I
hear you.
love me
Yes.
some Yessie. Yessie's my
Yo,
girl. Like,
yo, she's dope, man. She's dope, dude. She's dope for
Yeah.
real. She's really dope.
yeah, I'm sure
Really
we
dope.
brought it up on the show before, but like Jessie Reyes is fucking killer, and she is unconventionally beautiful.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like she's beautiful, but like she definitely doesn't look like all the other pop girls trying to sing and sound like her. You know what I mean?
No, like what's her home city again?
I think she's Toronto.
She's Toronto, right? Yeah, Toronto. Yeah, I think it's Toronto. Yeah, not Vancouver. But yo, she actually speaking about that, Jessie Reyes. Just to cut you off for a second here. I just seen that girl, and I'm gonna mention it. I seen her just do a live performance just now, like about 45 minutes ago, from her Junos, bro.
Yes, the Junos are tonight.
It was bang on, bro. She killed it. That
She's a
girl, I
beast.
love her voice. I love her look. I love everything about her. She's great, man. And you know what? That chick has never missed the Junos either, man.
Really?
She's always there.
Good.
Always there.
I love it.
Always there.
I love it.
But yeah, to get back to like festivals and shit, like you're talking, like you're saying that like that lineup for Osheaga, you're right. It's not like, oh man, I gotta go. You know what I mean? It's
Look,
like
as much as
eh.
you and I both like Joey Badass, he's cool. He's really good.
it's
But,
one
like-
guy though, right?
But like at Metro, he would be like 4th or 5th down the list.
for sure,
Right?
for sure.
So is
Absolutely.
he a big enough hip hop name, to be one of the top 4 or 5 headliners of that day?
Yeah, I know.
At Osheaga. You know what I mean? Like I feel like Tyler the Creator fits better. At
Dude,
something like Osheaga.
Absolutely.
You know.
Tyler Creator for sure. buddy.
Gambino.
Any
like,
one of-
Gambino
any
feels
one of those guys.
Osheaga.
Dude, I would even say Redman or Busta Rhymes would be good at Osheaga, man. For real though.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
abs-
those are
actually.
performers, bro. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Missy Elliott would be dope at Osheaga, actually. Something
But
like
see,
that.
we're naming off big pop, have platinum album people. Osheaga's not really geared towards that. They're geared towards big headliners, cool-ish people near the top, and then a bunch of people that you
Yeah,
probably never
you're
heard
right.
of.
That's true. You're
They
right.
support
Yes.
indie acts and they support a lot of electronic
That's
acts,
true.
and that's cool.
Yes.
I'm support that. I'm with it.
Yeah.
But bro,
Yeah.
like I mean, if I'm gonna spend $200 on a day, give me 2 acts I at least really want to see.
Well, this is it, right? Because if you're spending that money, that's what you want to see, bro. Like you want to at least get your money's worth, right? You don't want to just be like, okay, well, I'll spend the whole day here and hope, you know what I mean, that
Yeah.
I catch more than one person I like.
Well, that's the thing. You're likely gonna like some of the other groups you see, but it's whack-a-mole. You don't know if
Yeah.
I go to this stage to watch this band if I'm gonna
Yeah.
like them, and then the band
That's
on the
true.
other stage or the group on the other stage might actually be what you want to see, but you don't know
That's
going
the
in,
truth. Yep.
and you're
Yep.
not gonna do research on 70 bands.
Yep. No, for sure, man. Like,
You know, like I don't,
it's crazy. It's crazy, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy how much music they cram into that weekend. It's nuts, bro. It's nuts.
like you were saying right before we went on air, the Latino festival looks a lot better than Osheaga.
It does. It does. Yeah, it does. It really does, man.
Yeah.
You got like, bro, it's gonna be.
El
I
Alfa,
wish I could come.
El
to,
Alfa is a killer. El Alfa is amazing. Becky
awesome.
G is near the top of
Unreal.
the genre right now, and Wisin and
Unreal.
Yandel is, bro. Wisin and
Buddy.
Yandel is going to soak every pair of socks in the place.
You're gonna need a mop. There's gonna be people walking around with mops, mopping up the fucking floor, bro. I'm telling you.
Shout out to all our female viewers, but these guys are such their whole presence. The second they step on stage, every girl in the place is they're gonna want to leave it with Wisin and Yandel. They already do on their way to the show, but they're
For real. That's what they're going there for.
they
To be honest,
swoon.
like
They forget their boyfriends are there. They just love these dudes. They are so good. They have so
They are
many
good.
hits. They could probably do an hour and a half, and
easily.
the crowd will be screaming the whole time. They
Yeah.
are definitely gallus. Like the ladies love this group.
That's the festival I'd be dropping $200 on. You know what I mean?
Well, it's the people are going to be interesting.
No, for sure.
You know,
For sure.
I mean,
Absolutely, man.
look at Lasso. Lasso at least has Kane Brown.
Yeah, man.
Kane Brown's huge.
Huge.
Oshiaga, it's just I don't know if they're trying to be too hipstery. It's
I don't
like
know, man.
it's like a festival featuring 25 guys that you're not cool enough to know yet. Like, what? You don't have time for that shit.
But don't worry, we got craft beer. You'll be fine.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know, dude.
I feel.
I don't know, but
you know what?
I
could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong.
Yeah, yeah.
And I hope I'm
yeah.
sitting here talking shit about our city's biggest festival, and I'm an idiot, and I don't know any better. I hope that's what this is.
Yeah.
But if I'm
Yeah.
right, that's really shitty for
Like
people.
it's just from past Oshiagas, man. The lineups have been 10 times better. Like even the one that you canceled on was way better.
last year.
Yeah, way better. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm thinking maybe, COVID, it was hard to get across seas last year. The lineup was better. So, I mean, maybe that's why. But, I mean, even past, like, I remember my sister going to, like, other ones where it's just been, like, banging. Like, just a banger lineup, like, the whole weekend. You know what I mean? Like, the top acts are, like you want to be there all 3 nights just to see all 3 of those main acts.
Against Me used to play it all the time. Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds were there one time.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me. There's a lot of like Death Cab played it a million times.
Nice.
And like because every year before we even started doing podcasting, every year when I see the Oshiaga lineup, I share it.
Yeah.
Instagram, Facebook.
That's true. Yep.
Oshiaga.
Absolutely.
Anybody want to go? Do you like any of these bands?
Yep, for sure, man.
Not even to go to the show, just to see if anyone's gonna pop up and be like, "Hey, I like this band." Really, me too.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt.
Certain people that you would never think like the same music as you, like the same music as you.
No,
for
sure.
What do you mean you listen to Silver Sun Pickups? Like,
right? No, for sure. No, man, for sure. Yo, speaking about festivals, bro.
Yeah, man.
I just went to one called Frost, Winnipeg. Okay. An electronic festival. Loud Luxury was the headliner, right?
Jeez.
So what happened was in December, just before New Year's, that's when it was originally supposed to happen, and the lineup was totally different. And then it got canceled due to a snowstorm in Vancouver and a snowstorm in Toronto.
Oh shoot!
So Loud Luxury couldn't get here, and another DJ who was one of the top headliners.
That was supposed to be. That's what it was because I knew we were going to talk about Loud Luxury.
Yeah,
But I introduced you. I was going to be like, you said you would probably send him some pics, but he said, "Hell nah, he's been waiting too long." Ladies and gentlemen, fantastic.
So it was we had the option to hold on to our tickets, and they were going to reschedule, and that. The DJs that did show up, they were throwing it at a smaller venue that night. You can pay, I think it was $35 or something to go, whatever. And I was like, fuck, whatever. We'll just wait. We waited. The lineup came out, and I was like, oh man, did we fucking sell our tickets? Like I was like I like Loud Luxury, you know what I mean? I want to see them, right? Live, it'd be dope. But I'm like, man, the other guys, I'm not too sure, right? Yeah. I was actually quite fucking impressed, man.
Cool.
But the one thing I wasn't impressed is that I paid for VIP, okay? Me and the lady got VIP tickets,
Ballin'.
okay?
Look at you.
We get inside. I don't know. It's a weird, like, you can't go in there. Not that I smoke or nothing, but we were with people that had smokes. And if your pack was open, you had to give your pack up when you walked in. There was a lot of very angry people about that.
What?
Yeah. So, like, there was a fucking, like, all 3, like, entrances into it, right, for the lines, there was a bin under each table just filled with packs of smokes, man.
Why exactly?
I don't know. I guess because they don't know, maybe the cigarettes have weed in it. I don't fucking know, man. Like, I just open the pack, man, smell it, check it, like, give it back. Like, I don't understand.
Who gives a shit?
So there were some people
If you
mad
see
about
any
that.
smoke, you go, you grab them, you throw them out. It doesn't matter if they
You
have
know
a
what,
pet,
dude? You know
whatever
what,
it
dude?
is.
You know what, dude? There was weed being smoked. There was so much smoke being sprayed from the from the DJ's booth. You couldn't even tell who was smoking dope and who wasn't. Let me tell you. I'll
Yeah,
tell you
but the
right now.
place will
Okay.
reek the next day. It'll reek like the foggers, right? So
Oh,
like
true,
a
true.
smoke machine is
Yeah,
what you
yeah.
use for like a smaller area, but a place
Okay, well,
that
this is a
big,
bigger
you have
area, and they were flooding
so
this thing with
so for
fucking smoke,
stadiums and
bro.
stuff, you have these things called
Yeah,
foggers, where it's like
yeah,
eight
no doubt,
like
no doubt.
eight like
So
fire
actually,
extinguisher blasts
this festival was played at the Assiniboine Downs, which is the horse track. Yeah. So
outdoors.
no, they did it inside. They do
Okay.
an outside festival in the summer comes called Summer of Sound, hosted by the same guy, and he brings in all these DJs too, right? This guy's been putting DJs to fucking shows like this together for years, man.
Is this
Like
guy a
back
DJ?
in the
Do you know his name?
no, he's just a promoter. He owns a few clubs around the city. He's got a big one downtown in the heart of the city that just fucking brings in all kinds of acts of from hip hop to blues to EDC to all kinds of shit, man. This guy's
That's
just been
amazing.
doing it for years.
Yo,
But yeah,
let's try to
so
get him on the show. Fuck it.
yo, that would be impressive actually.
Yeah.
But yo, so like the lineup was changed.
Whoever you are, disco horse track man, we want you on the show.
So the lineup changed, and like Loud Luxury was still doing it. And then there was a guy called Valentino Khan who I didn't really know who he was. Say My Name, I had no clue who he was either. And then there was Twin Sick.
Mm.
So Twin Sick are two boys from Minneapolis. They like remix people's music and shit, like whatever. I was like, man. And then Say My Name does the same shit, but like he'll like bring in hip hop and like dubstep it mixed with some shit. And I was just like, I don't know, we'll see, right?
Mm.
And then this Valentino Khan, I kind of looked him up and I was like, okay, he's got some decent music, but like nothing really that I was like, fuck, man, maybe we sell our tickets. Maybe we sell them. Never happened.
Loud
So we end up
Luxury
going.
has had at least 5 or 6 songs on the radio.
Buddy, if not
You
more.
know,
Like
like
if you go on
hits.
Spotify, man, they got bangers.
Yeah.
So
These
so-
nights.
to be honest, bro, I literally like was like, you know what, man, fuck the whole like DJs that are going. Like, let's just go and experience it, right? Let's just go for the experience. Let's fucking do this. We've been talking about wanting to go to a festival like this for a long time. Let's just fucking go for the experience, okay?
Yeah, and you know, worst case scenario, it's and Loud Luxury is awesome, or maybe
Yes.
these other guys are pretty good, and now your night's
Exactly.
even better.
Exactly. So we get there, right? Like I was saying, and they're checking smoke packs if they're open.
We
you gotta
preach
throw 'em.
positivity here on Into the North.
Yeah. So the whole smoke thing happens. The chick we're with, my buddy's girlfriend and her friend, are kind of choked to death, cough up their darts, but whatever. And then we find out we have to go wait in this fucking huge ass.
hang on. For our listeners that aren't as up to date in Canadianese, they were choked. They had to cough up their darts. Is what? You
Yes,
said. Okay.
choked. They were
Just
yeah,
making
choked,
sure
yes,
we got
yes.
that. All right.
Sorry, let me rephrase that. They were very upset that they had to pass up their cigarettes.
Yo, they were vexed. They had to give up their mokes, fam.
Oh, there you go, man. You know, they have to pass up the darts. You know,
There
shit.
is that.
But so we get through, and
just live it
there's-
for the experience. Give up your cigarettes and
man.
let's get inside. All right.
yeah, so we get in, and then okay, let's go coat check our shit. You know, we paid VIP, so we thought maybe there'd be something different for us. Sure shit, no. We're standing in a fucking lineup for like half hour, bro. This lady comes by with a poster, and the poster says coat check sold out. I was like, you're fucking kidding me, right? And I gotta carry my jacket around the whole fucking night in a sweat box. Are you fucking nuts?
I'm sorry. If you sold 150 VIP tickets, there should be 150 coat hangers, and then everybody else.
Bro, like this is what I'm saying, right? Like, so it didn't even matter. The only thing that was good for VIP is that we had our own bar, our own clean porta potties. Ain't no fucking sharing shit with all the other people that were there.
Strangers.
But dude, so we get in there and what's his fucking name? Say My Name is doing, he's I think on his second to last track of his set, right? So this is the third guy before the second and then the last group, right? So we've already missed Twin Sick. I didn't care about Twin Sick anyway. I was like, fuck him, whatever. Anyway, this guy starts bringing in
I'm gonna
some,
give you a chance, Twin Sick. I'm gonna look you up. I'm gonna play.
give him a chance,
see if
bro.
he's all right.
So this Say My Name guy, he's like busting in like fucking crazy New York hip hop shit. Like he's got DMX being played on and he's dubstepping it and mixing it. And it's actually sounding pretty decent, right?
That's all right.
I was like, all right, cool. Then this fucking Valentina Khan comes on, bro. He did a bro. He was unfucking real, man. Like it was unreal, man. He did a fucking what the fuck? Why can't I think of their name right now? Shit, System of a Down mix, bro.
Really?
It was fucking unbelievable. Me and the guy, I didn't even know the guy beside me.
Which song?
What song? Oh, Chop Suey. So fuck, dude, it was insane. The whole crowd went nuts. Like, there's this guy standing beside me and Amanda. I got Amanda right up.
Angels deserve to curve.
Yes, dude, it was fucking insane. Dude, it was fucking insane. Like, I've never in my life heard anything like this before. Like, so the guy beside me, the guy drops the fuck, like, first they come on, right? He starts playing the fucking System of a Down, and I'm like, what the fuck? And then the beat drops with it, and like the guy beside me and me, we just like turn our heads and look at each other like, and he's like, I did not expect that. I was like, me neither, man. And we're just like, fucking yo, like it was sick, dude. It was fucking sick.
Hell yeah.
He tore it up for like 45 minutes, and the people that go to these places, man, it's just like all walks of life, dude. It's actually quite a beautiful thing, man. Like it was. I ran into some. Shout out to my boy Mellis, who I haven't seen in a long time. I ran into him there, bro. Yo, he was like on next level love. You know what I mean? Chad, he fucking comes up to me, fucking puts his hand over my lips, gives me a kiss on his hand, bro, hugging me up, and I was like, bro, how you been? We're shooting this shit, and he's like, fuck, man. He's like, I don't feel so good. I was like, I think you need some water. He's like, oh, my homie went to go get me some water. His buddy comes back like 15, 20 minutes later, no water.
He's on one of the horses.
Yo, it's just fucking, bro, it was a good time though. It was a lot of fun. Loud Luxury tore it up. Old lady and I danced all fucking night. I woke up like I ran a fucking marathon, bro. And we were sober the whole night. Just the whole night, man. We had like, oh, buddy, my calves hurt, my abs hurt, my ass hurt. Fucking every muscle in my body ached, bro. But I didn't care. It was so worth it. We got home at like 3 a.m. Fucking like woke up at like 11. I was just like, yo, it was so good.
Love it.
So good though. It was so good, man. Worth it, bro.
That's what it's all about, man.
Well worth it, man. Fucking so good.
Yeah. I'm pumped, man. What's the next show I'm going to? I don't know what the next show I'm going to is. So me and my father-in-law and my brother-in-law were talking about going to see Brantley Gilbert and Nickelback.
They're coming when?
To Montreal, June something.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
And like I don't know if I've ever said this on the show, but I'm going to say it again. I don't understand why everyone just shits so unbelievably hard on Nickelback. Because I get it when they're doing the soft rock ballad, super frog in the throat bullshit. I get it. It's corny. I get it. But when it's foot stomping, punch a hole in the wall, chug some whiskey, making out with 2 girls at a time, raunchy rock and roll music, Nickelback is second to almost nobody. Like,
I've been to a Nickelback
concert.
It's
so good. Have you?
Yes. They came to TS Center. You remember my boy Broadway Jay?
Of course.
Me and him went. He won tickets. Let me tell you.
Amazing.
Let me tell you, man.
Shout out to Broadway Jay.
They put on a great show, and the talent was phenomenal.
Oh, I could imagine.
It was good, man.
That's still alive somewhere. There's still girls that want to show their tits to Nickelback. You know what I mean? Like there's still
this one like Nickelback,
motorcycle-y rock and roll chicks that want to go see a band like Nickelback and flash them, and like, you know what I mean?
This is when Nickelback was like transitioning to like that country, like Nashville shit. You know what I mean? It was kind of meh, whatever. Like Nickelback's first album, phenomenal, great. Like I remember listening to it in grade 11 for like ever. It just never stopped playing because every time I'd hang out with my buddies or in the football locker room, it was on. It's just crazy.
By the way, we're burning down any street cred we had by doing 15 minutes on Nickelback, right? But it's okay. It's our show. We're going to talk about what we want. Into the North, right?
Into the North.
You guys don't talk about enough Canadian shit. Well, here's 10 minutes on Nickelback, you pricks.
Yeah, no doubt. Hey, we talked about Loud Luxury, man. They're solid. They're from Canada. Yeah, and they're big.
Yeah, nothing but love. Shout out to Banks and Ranks, too.
Yo, buddy. They put on a sick show tonight at the Junos, too, man. Mm-hmm. Sick show. Like, really good. I didn't even know they were from Montreal, man, until today.
Yeah.
No clue, buddy. And the shit they produced.
Our boy Skin Deep knows one of them.
I'm sure he does. Like I'm not surprised. That man knows enough people.
Yeah. But yeah. So, anyways,
crazy.
Love me some Nickelback. You know what I mean? Like it's just sometimes it's just fun. Sometimes you just
Yeah,
want some rock and roll music where the
yeah,
guys are drinking the whiskey and the girls are ready to party and
for sure,
jean skirts and hairspray and fuck it. Like, you know what I mean? Like
for sure,
there's,
man, for sure.
you know, it, the world's changing, but you know what? There's still a place for people who want to have fun in that way to have fun. Nickelback's still cool, and Bradley Gilbert's gangster
Dude,
too. Like he's great for a country act.
yeah, yeah, I can
Again,
see
he's
that.
a lot of boots kicking down doors and going outside to fight, and you know, not everything can be
Yeah,
you know, not everything could be, you know, popping Molly and fucking stacks of money listening to it like this, you know. Sometimes you need some old
no,
skanky
for
rock and
sure.
roll, like bands like The Darkness
Oh,
and
bro,
Steel
absolutely.
Panther and
Dude, even like give me some like sheepdogs, man. I'm in. Like for real.
they're solid.
I'm down. I'm
Yeah.
down with sheepdogs, bro. I like them. I like
Yeah.
them a lot.
So yeah, trying to figure out what's the next show I'm gonna get to. I was
I'll
gonna
tell you
go
what.
solo to Toronto to go see Bring Me the Horizon and Fallout Boy.
Yo, whoa,
Yeah,
when's that happening?
late in July.
Shit.
But it's I gotta I'm gonna figure if I go solo, maybe I spend the cash to fly there, and then
Wait. I forgot. I forgot. Another reason I would go to fucking I would come to fucking Oshiaga this
mhm,
year is because me and Amanda want to see Sophie Tucker and they're
yeah,
performing there. We were talking about going to Toronto.
Best Friend's a serious track. I play that when I DJ.
Dude, I love Sophie Tucker, man. They're
She's
fucking
good.
good. Really good. Yo, they got connections with Vancouver, man. She does anyway. She went to
Yeah,
university there, bro.
Sophie Tucker.
Yeah, like Sophie
And
from Sophie Tucker.
where's she from?
The
Montreal or
States somewhere. And then
States?
the other guy's got like connections in like Europe or something. My cousin Jesse's huge into
Europe.
them. She's the one who introduced me to them. So, but yo,
And
my
Carly
next
Rae,
show,
bro. Gotta love Carly Rae.
my next
Sorry.
yo, Carly Rae's dope. My next show, I'm so excited about. I bought tickets for it. I'm
You
ready to
have the
go. It doesn't
tickets
happen
like
till
it's already bought and done. All right.
bought 4 of them, son.
Oh.
I have to. Like this is one artist who like has done so much for hip hop. He's like to me one of the OGs of hip hop of like bringing the game to where it is today and still doing it. And the other one is a group of 9 dudes. Wait, maybe 10 actually, if possibly 10, maybe 9 now that ODB's dead. But Wu-Tang Clan,
Still a member.
bro, they ain't nothing to fuck with. I've been listening to those homeboys since
Yeah.
I don't know. Me and you started listening to hip hop, bro. 36 Chambers, bro. Like,
Mhm.
and then you came. I remember you got that Wu Tang Forever album, bro,
Brilliant, eh?
bro.
I
Bro,
remember.
like,
I remember. We were in Combs' house, and it's the first time I ever heard 36 Chambers.
yes, that's right. Combe got it first,
Yeah.
man.
Torture,
Yes,
motherfucking torture. I'm a fucking.
dude.
I'm fucking.
I fucking, yo,
I'm gonna put
bro,
the coat
yo,
hang on the stove and leave that shit
so
there for like a half hour. Stick that shit, yeah, slow like.
bro, I show you asshole shut and keep feeding you
and feeding
and feeding you.
and
And,
then,
oh man, crazy. Yo, have you watched that Wu Tang American Saga yet?
not yet,
Dude,
not yet. So I
like,
feel like I'm at the point in my life where I need to go back and listen to like 36 Chambers and Wu Tang Forever, but like all the individual solo albums,
yeah,
I feel like I could hit list it. You know what I mean? Like take my couple of favorite ones and listen to them. I don't need to front to back them as much. Like yeah,
so
Iron Man's fantastic. Takala One's fantastic. Cuban Links is fantastic.
So ever since I started watching Wu Tang American Saga, I've been like really vibing on Wu Tang again lately,
Mm-hmm.
and I already know their whole group albums, right?
When I
So
listen
I've
to
been
old
like,
hip hop, I teleport. I'm 14
yeah,
on the bus
dude,
again.
yeah,
Yeah.
man, fuck, bro. Like watching this TV series made me feel like I was 15 again. You know what I mean? Like walking through the Sheen and shit, bro. Like, fuck, just crazy. But like, I ever since I watched this show, man, I started like starting to like Spotify all the individual artists like shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, yo,
You
like
remember was
Ghostface,
it
not
Run
even
This
Ghostface,
Cow the best way we know how?
Raekwon's debut album, his first solo album, bro. And like to me, Inspector Deck is one of the most like lyrically talented motherfuckers out there, and he didn't even do enough. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? He should have done way more. But how is
So
one producer, one beat maker, gonna produce 9 guys? You know what I mean?
you bring
And
guys
have
on.
them stay relevant forever. I
Well,
guess.
don't forget too, there was an era in Wu Tang where uh, there was like offshoots, right? There was like little like smaller groups.
Well, like what? Like
I
kill? Oh well, like Raekwon and Ghostface always did their shit,
no. There
right?
were other guys that were like smaller like offshoot groups of Wu Tang. I forget
Like
what
you're
they're
talking
called.
like Killer Bees and shit.
Yeah, exactly. Sons of Man, maybe I think was part of
Yeah, yeah. There
was one
was
of them.
remember Graveyard Diggers? That was
Gravediggers.
like Grave Diggers. That's it. Yeah, remember
Yeah, but
those
wasn't
guys
that
too?
Be Real?
No, no. That was Jizza, and just 2 other dudes. I can't remember their names, man. But they were not in any like Wu Tang albums ever, though. I don't
Yeah.
think.
So RZA brought in a guy called Silver Rings. I think
Silver
maybe
Rings.
like
Yeah,
12 years ago. I want to say. I'm
yeah, yeah.
not
I know
like
you're talking
super up
about.
to date when it happened, but like, but yeah. But don't forget, they were all popping off. You could find all kinds of other
Remember?
people to either A, sell you their beats, or
Mhm,
B, just let them
mhm.
on the album. You know, like
Well,
RZA could
for
still executive
instance,
produce it, right?
like Method Man got signed to Def Jam or something back
Yeah,
in the day, and like ODB's first album wasn't dropped by Wu Tang; it was dropped by
I think it's loud.
some.
I think Wu Tang was on loud
Yeah, they were on
or
Loud, but
Raucous, maybe. I can't remember.
whatever Iveen was part of, wasn't it?
Jimmy Iovine,
Iveen?
Interscope. Before that was I can't remember.
I can't think right now. Anyway, my brain's not working on that. But like
Tune in
Method
into the
Man's.
North where we don't know any of the facts, but we have tons of heart.
Yeah, no, brain's just not clicking, man. We do these late nights, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
like shit.
exactly. We're good.
But like, just like listening to that shit, like the characters they pick to play these kids too, man. It's just like holy fuck. David East. Yeah, David East plays Method Man, and he
Really?
does a great job. The kid who plays Raekwon, or the man who plays Raekwon, looks like Raekwon. Ghost is kind of not really there. He's a little too skinny, but plays him good.
Young Dirty Bastard plays Old Dirty Bastard, right?
No, it's a different cat altogether, bro.
Really? Yeah.
And he does a phenomenal job.
Dirt McGirt.
Joey Badass played the original Inspector Deck in the first season, but
Yeah.
then they got somebody else because Joey was making an album and going on tour. So, but it's good. You got to watch it, bro. I'm pumped for this concert. Wu Tang, like and Nas, like it's gonna be insane. Like fucking insane. The moment I found out they were coming, I posted it all over social media. I sent it to every fucking person I knew, and then yeah, my old lady got me 4 tickets. So
If
here we are.
if you don't have Nas in your top at least 12 rappers of all time, you don't know what you're talking about.
If you don't have Nas in your top 10, there's something wrong with you. I'm sorry to
Some
say.
would say top 3.
5, 5
Mhm.
even. Yeah, for real though.
Mhm.
Like, anyway, we can talk about hip hop another time, bro.
Yeah,
But
we talk about it all the time.
yo, to touch on hip hop though, like, fuck, like,
You know how I knew we'd be talking about Wu Tang? I cracked a Colt 45. Look at this.
oh,
Look at this, Phil.
you ghetto ass motherfucker, you
I am.
shit.
I'll never
Shit.
change. Never, 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 never.
Although you did first start drinking boomerangs, which
Still
was not
fucking
Colt
with crime
45.
because crime pays. I never change. I'll hustle in
Oh
same
my
clothes for
God.
days. We're gonna get
Crazy.
Jay-Z's gonna sue us now.
Crevier.
Yeah.
Shit, eh?
Boomerangs were cool. March 9th just passed.
Yep.
Obviously the day Biggie passed. So on my way home that night, I didn't know if I was gonna hang out with the wife or whatnot. So I'm like, if I'm gonna be here alone, just chilling, if the wife goes to bed with the kids, I got myself 2 cans of Colt 45, and I was gonna listen to Life After Death front to back.
Fuck, man. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
She said
dope.
that she wasn't going to bed, so I listened to Life After Death for the most part while she was putting the kids to bed. I didn't drink any of the Colt 45, but now I still have a can on the go.
There we go. That's good, man. That's good.
It tastes like it tastes like pennies. Like it's really.
It
bad,
does.
man.
It is pennies, man. It's you know what though? It literally takes you back to a time in your
Exactly.
life.
It
Bro. You know what I
teleports me.
mean? Like it's a way to go back in the back in the past and just fucking
If you, take bags of
tickets
garbage,
and memories again.
If you take bags of garbage and squeeze all of the juice into a bottle and then
Yeah,
put it out in the sun and leave it there for 45 days and then carbonate it. That's what Cold 45 tastes like.
Oh, yo.
Wait, hold on.
Fuck. Yo.
Oh, it's
Touch on hip hop, man. Touch on hip hop, just because it happened tonight. Another great moment for Canadian hip hop and the Junos. They did 50 anniversary of hip hop, I guess Canadian edition,
Oh, okay.
with like the OGs of like hip hop from Canada. Like they had Mitchie Me on stage, bro.
Michi
Like,
Me.
bro, they brought out the Warriors. They brought out Maestro Fresh West. They brought out a couple new cats. Yo, Shot Claire came out.
Yeah, he did.
Cardi
Let's
was the
Ride.
guy doing it with a new cat. I can't remember her name though.
I
Shit,
didn't catch it.
Yeah, it was.
I started
it was
watching
dope,
it
man.
as soon as you texted me about it. I'm like, wait, what?
Dude, like I recommend you go and check that
But
shit
they
out. when you
named
get a
off all
chance.
kinds
It
of
was-
groups. They said Zumatic. They said Sans Pression.
They
They
did,
said
bro.
Snotty Nose Res Kids. They said
Yeah,
some
man.
guy from the north side. I assumed it was north side Winnipeg.
Again, you know what? I'm kind of surprised they never mentioned Belly.
They didn't?
No, I didn't hear his name. And you know what? I'm not surprised. You want to know why? And I'm gonna bring this up because again, my boy Melly. Here we go, Mellis.
Uh-oh.
Talk about this cat again. He even told me to mention this onto our podcast at one point if we ever had the opportunity, and we
Mhm.
do. To me, Belly's one of the most underrated hip hop artists out there. That man's got bars for days, dude. Like I'm not talking the Mazzari shit back in the day. I'm talking what he's doing in the last 10 years is all underground, but he's fucking crazy good.
I'm sure they mentioned him because they mentioned Mercules and shit.
Well, Merc is fucking up there, right? Like, but Belly, man, bro, yo, go back, go
Well,
check out his
You know what? This is a
Shade 45 shit and
Oh,
his
no, I love
leakers,
Belly.
LA leakers,
Yeah.
bro.
Belly's got a song with the Weeknd called "Might Not Make It," or I think it's called "Might Not."
Is that the one where he's talking about
All they want
Shoes
is dick
Christian?
and dope. Dick and dope. Yeah.
what's that one? What's that one like Shoes Christian? Fuck.
They say no religion is the new religion.
Yeah,
She said she
yeah,
don't
yeah.
believe in God, but her shoes.
But her
Christian.
shoes are
Yeah.
Christian. Yeah, bro. Fuck, I love that, bro. Love that.
Wake up
So
late in the
good.
morning. I'm getting hoes fired. Hey.
He performed that. I remember he performed that with The Weeknd at the Junos the year that
When
came
the
out.
drink's too strong. Yeah, it's a big tune. They had to have mentioned Belly because they mentioned all kinds of people that aren't as well known as Belly.
Well, this is it though. Like, I don't know any of the new artists coming out of Canada right now because I haven't really like looked or paid attention to it. To be honest, I don't even really listen to any new age shit coming out of like. To be honest, Brad Chartrand.
Shout out to Brad Chartrand.
Yeah.
45th
Good old
exclusive
fucking
alum.
Chartrand, right on. Yeah. Good old homeboy, living life in BC these days. Can't wait to see you this summer too, brother.
We're gonna get him on the show. What are you talking about?
Yo, fuck yeah, we got to, man.
Episode 45. We'll discuss that off camera.
Yeah, we will. Yeah. So he
We
he
love
says
the
music-
listeners, we love the fans, but you guys don't get to know everything. And sometimes we have to have heated discussions off screen.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. No, but he's the one who sends me like music I haven't like. He'll send me shit I've never heard of and stuff, and then I'll add it to the playlist. Like Brad has never showed me a shit song. You know what I mean? That
Yeah,
man is
for
on
sure.
point when it comes to music.
Oh yeah,
and
absolutely.
movies, bro. Like music and movies. This guy's got it, man. It's crazy. It's fucking crazy, dude. I like shit. So good, so good. I appreciate you, Brad. I appreciate you.
Hell yeah. I appreciate anybody who'll show me new music. So
Yeah.
while as we're talking about music and concerts and all of that, so Sing the Sorrow is arguably the best album from a band called AFI. If anybody who knows AFI, it's their biggest album ever.
Yep.
It just turned 20, and they did a show in the Inglewood Coliseum, basically where not where the Warriors play,
Yeah.
the old building.
Oh yeah. Yep.
So they did a show there. They played the whole album front to back for the 20-year anniversary.
Holy shit.
Yeah. And
Wow.
it was a huge to do. No encore, no nothing. They had openers, but they did just the album front to back, and it was done. And it was incredible. Apparently, it
That's
was
nice.
really, really good. And this is a band I've loved forever, right?
Oh yeah, they're fucking great, bro. Great.
Yeah.
I have a few of their tracks on
Right.
my playlist, man.
And it was my friend Justine who showed them to me. So I've been bombarding her inbox on Facebook and Instagram with just all the awesome stuff that's been coming up over the last few weeks about it, right? And I'm like, I'll never, ever, ever not show you the love and respect you deserve musically because you showed me one of my favorite bands of all time.
Yeah, no
And she's
doubt.
like, it's cool. Like, you know, you're not bothering me. I'm like, I know, but nobody else gives a shit about AFI, like, around me. Like I was saying, like, there's no emo people around me, right? They're not really an emo band, but that's not the point. And I love AFI so much that she's the only person who will actually even know what the fuck I'm talking about. So I've just been, like, like, you know, when you're on Instagram, you just share everything. Like,
Oh, for sure.
yeah, I've been crushing her inbox. Like, hey, look at this one.
Nice.
Oh, it was so good. So yeah, when you talk about when people show you good music and you know you appreciate them, shout out to Justine for showing me AFI, and awesome, I got one of my Holy Grail records out of this, because Sing the Sorrow, when it came out in 2003, vinyl wasn't really popping. Right, we were going from the CD era into the digital era, the iPods and stuff.
Yep.
So they didn't print a ton of the vinyl. So there's only so many, and when you look online for them, they're like $400, $500, $600, $700 a piece, and it's ridiculous. Oof. But because of the 20-year anniversary and everybody's buying vinyl now, they did a repress, and I bought the repress, and I am I pre-ordered. It's only shipping in July, and I don't care.
Oh wow!
And I'm so excited. I can't wait to listen to it.
What it cost?
60 something American.
Worth it.
Every dime.
Worth
every
it.
dime.
Yep. Worth it. Absolutely worth it.
This is like awesome, one of my, like, not only is it a Holy Grail record, like obviously the reprint is not going to be worth as much in rarity, but this album means so much to me, not only as a fan of the band, but like in my soul. Like I listened to this album a billion times when I was happy, when I was sad, when I was fucked up, when I wasn't, you know what I mean? This album has been such a massive part of my life for 20 years, and I finally got it on vinyl.
Nice, man.
Yeah.
That's awesome, dude.
So now there's a new Holy Grail that moves up the list. I need to get a copy of Permission to Land by The Darkness.
Oh, shit. The Darkness. Fuck, is such a good band, man. Damn. So good.
Yeah,
so
I need to get a copy of It's Dark and Hell is Hot, because I don't have one.
Nice. That'd be good, too, for sure.
I always say this. I'm sure this is the 200th time I've said this on the show, even though it's only 42 episodes. My vinyl collection is, there's a library, and then there's my selected, if I had to die with only 100 records to bring to the afterlife with me, these are the specific ones I need to have and I want to have.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And Sing the Sorrow, I managed to get a copy. 20th repress, but whatever.
That's great.
I'm pumped.
That's great.
I'm so pumped.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, man.
Yo.
Yes.
Have you seen the new Chris Rock stand-up, buddy?
Yes, I have.
Let's get into this. Let's get into this, bro.
Funny enough, the Oscars were just the other day, right?
Yes, they were. Year later.
Yeah,
year
later. I don't know if it's exactly.
We did have a discussion about the slap, right? We did our cast about the slap.
Oh yeah, episode I think 6 of the podcast.
Something like that, yo. Yeah.
If you want, go back and check that out. We'll post it on the Instagram. But yeah,
yes, we will for sure.
1 year later.
Yep.
The Oscars come around, and Jimmy Kimmel. First of all, before we get into the Chris Rock thing, Jimmy Kimmel went in on it. Jimmy Kimmel did 2 minutes of like, if anybody wants to get up here and act a fool or do whatever, just know that you will be awarded Best Actor Oscar, and you get to do an 18-minute speech.
Crying and
If any of you want to come up here and try to get jiggy with it,
yes.
Kimmel killed it on the broadcast.
That's great, man. Yeah. That's great.
But yeah, 1 year after the infamous Will Smith slap, because Chris Rock's shit came out like what, a week ago, maybe a couple of days.
Yeah, something like that. Yep. Just before the Oscars, it came out. Yeah.
Before we get to that section of it, what do you think of the stand up as a whole?
Okay. He came out, I think, firing. Shit was going good. Kind of got a little stale, I felt, for me in certain spots. I liked how throughout the show,
I feel like I'm very over, like when our guest Peter Bowen on our last episode said, it's the repeatingness. It's just him repeating the lines over and over and over. I feel like it's a little done.
To a certain extent, I hear you, man. I mean, there was definitely some parts where it's like, you know what I mean? Like, I enjoyed when he first brought up, like, he was talking about Snoop Dogg and how he's selling insurance and all this shit and all that
Yeah.
stuff. And he's like, "Oh yeah, this isn't a diss to Snoop Dogg. I don't need another rapper
Mad at me.
getting mad at me." And you know what I mean? I was like, "Oh shit, it's coming, right? Like it's
Yeah.
definitely coming." And then he did it again too with the whole Jay-Z
Selective
skit, right?
outrage.
Yes, selective outrage.
That was so good. It's like if Beyonce worked at Burger King, she could probably still marry Jay-Z.
Fuck. So she could definitely still marry Jay-Z.
Yeah.
And then he's like,
If Jay-Z worked at Burger King.
yo. That was a good one. I enjoyed the Kardashian skit. I thought that was fucking fantastic. I especially liked when he's talking about the whole O.J. Simpson and the Kardashians' father, and then God coming down and going, "Your daughters are gonna date nothing but black men."
Just a disclaimer: that's not how Chris Rock says it, but we're not about to get our
we're not
podcast
about
burnt
to go
to the
there.
ground by repeating. I don't know if you ever seen season 1 of The Office, but Michael repeats a Chris Rock joke, and it doesn't go over very well.
See, we should have maybe had like Ren on for this one or something. You know, he could have said all those parts for us.
Yeah. Well, in the meantime, just go and watch the stand up.
Yo, it's good. It's good.
But yeah, it's so funny where he's like, man, he's like, I'm single, I'm whatever age he is. He's like, I'm still going after young girls. It costs me less.
Yeah.
He's like, old women want insurance and shit. I just gotta buy this girl a pair of shoes.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't want to need a baker. I'm trying to fuck Doja Cat.
45 to 50-year-olds, they want you to fix their roof.
Yeah. Roof. He's like, what do you mean I'm paying for life insurance? Like,
right? Like, and then he's talking.
What is a co-payment for your health insurance? Like,
I liked his skit too about pro-choice and like the abortion skit. That was funny, man. I enjoyed it. I really did.
He's good, but
I thought it was
Chris
good.
Rock is still very good, but I feel like maybe if he didn't have us chomping at the bit to hear him say what he had to say about the Will Smith situation, I don't know if that hour's worth of stand-up is, if you put it up against some other specials he's had, I don't know how good it really is.
But that part of Will Smith wasn't even the best part of his stand-up, though.
It wasn't, but that's the reason why we sat through the whole stand-up.
So this is why to me Chris Rock is not one of the best comedy guys out there. You want to know why?
Champs called him a bitch,
which they didn't. He lied about that.
Breakfast Club called him a bitch. No, he was riffing. It's stand-up comedy. It's not supposed to be.
But
literal.
anyway. So the thing is like why Chris Rock is not one of the best comedians of all time is, for instance, Eddie Murphy Delirious. I still know that shit from word. Fuck, you know what I mean? I know all the jokes in that thing. I remember them all. I will not remember any of this shit in like 2 weeks. Except for like the Beyonce shit. You know, I will not remember. You know what I'm saying though? Like he's never ever done that for me.
Sure. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I okay. That makes more sense because I'm like you and I together have watched Delirious 70 times. You know what I mean?
I've watched this
Chris Rock thing once.
I've watched this Chris Rock thing, but I'm never gonna watch it again because it wasn't funny enough.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go back to it ever.
I've watched it twice just so that I made sure I didn't miss anything. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But there was definitely times where I was zoning out. Like I'm like, okay, I gotta watch this again because this is just I gotta. I don't know, man. Like I said, he had some good shit. He talked about some real true shit. Like I love the skit too about his daughter and how he because he's got rich kids and how he's trying to teach him a lesson. He went to the deans and he's like, "You gotta kick my daughter out of this school. Like, kick her black ass right out of here." He says, "Like, I'm just like, teach her a lesson, and they ain't gonna know any of this. My ex-wife, don't know. She don't know.
They're gonna find out when they watch this on Netflix."
That was good. Good. But I mean, it was the same. It's what I expected. It was Chris Rock. You know what I mean? Like it really was. You know the smile, the raspy talking, and it was Chris Rock.
Without what goes down at the Oscars, I don't know if it's necessary for him to do a Netflix special. Really, like
no, for sure, it's a moneymaker, bro.
Like he just because he was on tour with Dave Chappelle for a little while.
Yeah, and that's when Chappelle got jumped on stage with him. They all kicked the shit out of that guy.
Really?
Yeah, Busta Rhymes beat the shit out of that dude. That's why he mentions like in case of like. That's why he mentions in that stand up too that he just did like something like unless trying to jump on stage and stab Dave Chappelle.
Okay.
He says something about that. But yeah, you can see the videos and shit. Busta Rhymes beats like they sent this guy to the hospital, dude.
Yo, out of all the rappers in the world I don't want to fight, like Busta's probably up there.
Yeah, he's a big him and Flo Rida. Fuck that. I ain't fighting Flo Rida either.
No, Flo Rida beat your ass 100%.
That's a big dude.
Yeah. He doesn't look like he can't thump you. You know what I mean? Like,
fuck, man, fuck.
Yeah,
Jesus. But yeah, I don't know, man. Like when it came down to the Will Smith thing, he broke it down. Like, I mean, I think he was very truthful in what he was saying. Like how like, you know, it wasn't his fault. Like, I mean, for what the fuck, you know what I mean? Like,
he didn't stand up there and be like, "Why me?" He
didn't play the victim.
He kind of did say why me, but he said everybody called you a bitch and you hit me, the guy you know you could take. He's like, I don't know if you can see this on the screen, but Will Smith's way bigger than I am.
Yo, yeah, he auditioned. He played Muhammad Ali. You think I tried to audition for that part?
I played Pookie in New Jack.
He's like, if I'm in a movie doing, and I am in the scene with heart open, open heart surgery, I'm wearing a sweater. I got my shirt off in these movies. Will Smith's got his shirt off in every movie.
Yeah.
Like, damn. He's like, I loved Will Smith. I watched him open up for EPMD, Run DMC. I love Will Smith. Like, it's like, fuck, dude.
Yeah. And he goes and pulls this shit on me.
Damn.
Like, that's a bitch ass
He's
shit.
He's like, they all mad because he didn't get nominated for concussion. This motherfucker gives me a concussion. I got summertime played in my head. Summertime. So good, dude. I mean, I thought he was good at that point, though. Like when he had to come off, you know, we were all waiting for him to say something because he didn't say shit the whole fucking time after it happened.
He's smart. He knows that anything he says, trying to be tough, he looks like a punk. Like you should have just hit him then and there. He just hit you, hit him. So he's not gonna be like, oh man, if I would have, whatever. He didn't do that. He's like, you know what? Stand-up comedy is conveying your life experience.
Yep.
Hilarious, funnily to the people. Sure. So he's like, you know what? I'm gonna use this. He's like, I'm mad now, but I'm gonna sit down. I'll get the pen and the pad going, and I'm gonna do it the right way.
For sure. Like I like when he's like, I didn't have no entanglements.
Yeah.
You know what he's saying? Like he's like, I thought these were two intelligent people. Like, yo, so I sucked so and so's dick. How do you feel about it?
We've all been cheated on.
And these two go on national television.
He's like, she's a predator. That was her son's friend.
Yeah, man.
To reiterate the episode we did back in the day about it, what happens if Will Smith gets caught banging a 21-year-old friend of Willow's?
Done.
Disgusting. The whole world
100% finished. Yep.
Meanwhile, freaking Jada's trying to pad her podcast stats. She rips her husband's heart out on the internet for fucking everyone to watch.
Fuck, dude.
Yeah.
All I know is that
he's like, I called Will to give him my condolences. He didn't pick up.
He didn't pick up. Yeah. Yo, you know, like that was the first bullet Tupac dodged. Was fucking Jada.
What a mess. But all in all, I enjoyed it. I thought he was funny.
Yeah. It was decent.
I thought it was solid. I think without that key component, it's less good.
Yeah.
But,
yeah.
You know.
No, I'm with you because like there were some spots like it was just like, okay.
Let's go. In the same way that we look at Eddie Murphy's comedy and be like, oh, none of that really flies anymore. I think some of the comedic veins that he was pulling from are a little tired.
Yes, I hear
Hey,
you.
Robert Kardashian, all your daughters are all the only date black guys now. It's like it's 2023. People are like,
yeah, no.
Why is that a thing? Like,
but I liked how he like kind of changed that thing into Caitlyn Jenner, and he's like, if my dad turned into a woman, it would take more than one episode. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. It was you know what?
He's like,
He
my
was saying
brother
some
would
shit.
go off. He's a fucking garbage man.
He was saying some
Firefighter,
shit that
garbage
I
man.
don't think.
What was he? I forget what it was.
Oh shit, I can't remember
He was
either.
something incredibly blue collar though. Like,
Yeah, hella blue collar. But like he went off. He said some topics that I think a lot of comedians might not touch these days either. You know what I mean? Like he went pretty hard on certain shit. But
he's one of the elder
I was good with
statesmen.
it.
You know what I mean?
I was good with it.
He's the zebra
Like,
from Madagascar. Like, you know, his intentions are
exactly.
mostly pure. He's got kids.
And
like,
then he mentioned Will Smith was a shark, but Will Smith wasn't a shark.
Shark Tale.
In a movie.
A Shark Tale.
He wasn't a shark in it though.
Yeah, he was.
I thought he was the fucking no. He was the guy, the fish man, who fucking killed the sharks.
He's the. He probably did more than one voice. He's the star. It's called A Shark's Tale.
It's fucking De Niro and somebody else, and then it's Will Smith as the fucking fish kid who fucking beats the shit out of the sharks, man. He fucked up.
All right, well, maybe he did.
He fucked up.
But
anyway, all in all,
I'm not going to stand here and blindly support
all
Chris
in
Rock
all,
against
all in all,
your knowledge of
Chris
animated
Rock,
films. Because
I'll give Chris Rock. I'll give Chris Rock 3 out of 5, 3.5 out of 5 stars. All right, that's what I'm giving him on that.
Yeah,
on that comedy.
it was fine. It was adequate.
Yep.
Adequate for Chris
Again.
Rock is still better than most comedians' best work, right? So
Absolutely,
he's still
dude.
very good.
Like no, but like I mean, even if it wasn't Will, I'd probably watch it just because Chris Rock hasn't done something in a long time. You know, and it's Chris Rock. You know, I'd give it a look. You know what I mean? I would.
Sure.
But like I don't know,
what we
we
did.
knew
We
what
gave it a
was
look.
we knew what was happening. We knew what happened. We were waiting for this man to talk, and a year later, just as the Oscars are rolling up, shit, here we go. He's got a Netflix series.
And I remember the episode before we talked about it. We are doing the episode, we're recording it, and we're talking, and then we finish, we get off. We're like, all right, say goodnight to the bad guys. Episode's over. Good night. We turn it off. We're bullshitting. We both check our phones. We're like, did Will Smith just fucking slap Chris Rock at the Oscars?
Yes, bro. Yeah, that was that. I was just like, wait a second, what? Like, is this fake? This is fake news, right? No, he actually did it. It's crazy, man.
So good.
It's crazy, dude. It's crazy.
Well, 1 year later, Chris Rock is back. Will Smith's career, I guess, is recovering. He's doing Bad Boys 4.
He just did a movie or something, didn't he, or something? Like, wasn't there just a movie he played like did he play a slave or something in a movie recently?
Emancipation.
That's
Yeah,
it.
I'm not. I will absolutely not repeat Chris Rock's joke about it, but he made a pretty off-colored joke.
Yep.
Pretty rough joke about it, which I guess in the moment, since he was assaulted by the person, it's funny, but like,
yeah, no, I hear you. For sure.
I didn't love that one.
No, that was.
And I'm sure the internet at large is just feeding him all kinds of fucking bullshit about it. So.
Oh yeah. I'm sure of it too, man.
Yeah. A lot of stand up over the last 2 episodes.
Yeah.
A lot of stand up talk.
This is true.
That's all right.
This is true.
Yeah. Fantastic.
Yeah, yo.
We got some stuff coming up. We're going to take a brief hiatus, a couple of weeks off because I'm moving and you got stuff to do. But we're going to be back in a couple of weeks. We're going to have a bunch of guests coming up. We got some stuff lined up, including somebody that may have been one of the stars on a YTV show. I'm working on it. We'll see if she's willing to do it. I'm talking to somebody.
Nice.
Yeah, we got some guests coming up, and
dope.
So go check out
Stay
our.
tuned.
Stay tuned. Stay logged in. Stay whatever.
Yes.
Stay in the north.
Stay in the north.
It's starting to get nice here, man. It's springtime. You could wear a light jacket in the north over the next couple of months. It'll be all right. Like.
I wish I could say that here, man. It's been a little cold the last couple of days, but we're getting through it.
We're in the thaw right now. Things are thawing. Things are wet and icy and slushy and gooky and.
Hopefully next couple of weeks for us here, man. It'll be a lot of snow gone.
There you go.
Hopefully. Yeah. But that's how she goes into the north, bro. Mother Nature's a bitch.
Yeah. But she'll love you if you're good to her.
Yeah, no doubt.
That's your mother.
Right now, I think she's angry.
That's That's your goddamn mother.
Yeah, no kidding. That's my
Jesus
mother.
Christ, Janice, she's your mother.
She's your mother.
Yeah, so we got some stuff coming up. Go check out our last episode with our boy Peter Bowen. A good hour and a half. This is the most R-rated episode we've ever done.
Yo, there's some shit in that show. Let me tell
We
you.
are we are very deeply qualified to navigate conversations ripe with filth. But this
Yep.
was just our boy was telling the story, and me and Chan were just sitting there like,
Yeah, I was. Yep. Yep.
hands up, show your hands.
I'm just,
Everyone show your hands.
I'm just like, what
We're
the
like,
fuck? What the fuck?
yeah, man.
Oh,
Episode 41, 43, 42.
this one,
This is
this
40
one here,
This is
this is
43.
43, son.
Yeah, so episode 42 with our boy Peter Bowen.
Yes, yes.
Hilarious,
43 tonight,
up and coming stand up comedian. The whole thing was so good. And this is
Yes.
episode 43 tonight, the 43rd expedition.
Yeah, bro.
So when we get back,
43rd.
44 and 45 is going to be a big one.
Yes, milestone, bro.
Yeah, exactly. And we're coming up on our birthday. March 17th was the first one.
Yes, we are. Yep. Anniversary, bro. Shit.
Yeah. Well, we'll get there.
Dope.
We'll get there.
It's dope.
Hey, 1 year, man. A lot of podcasts, everyone's like, oh, pandemic, let's start a podcast. And then it goes 20 episodes and they stop doing it.
It was either start a podcast or go get an air fryer, bro. And I was like, fuck it. Oh, let's go with the podcast, man. I'm in.
What am I going to do? Text you pictures of things I air fry? I mean, I do that anyways, but...
No kidding, man.
But yeah,
No
our
kidding.
1 year birthday's coming up. Go check the episode with Peter Bowen. We got some new stuff coming up. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. This has been like an hour, mostly about just bullshitting about music, which I had a great time doing.
Yo, I like when it gets away like that, man. You know, we just go off the top of the head.
So
and,
shout out to our boy Melis. Shout out to
Yes,
my girl
Melis.
Justine. Shout out
Brad
to
Chartra.
Brad Chartra. Everybody
Yo.
else we name drop. Loud Luxury, Banks of Ranks, Cardinal and Fishel,
Yo,
Maestro
all of
Fresh
them.
West, Zumat 6, 90 Nose, Res Kids, Snow,
Not Claire, everybody, yo.
Yvonne Crevet.
Rascals, shit.
Everybody. Shout out to everybody. We love you. Thank you so much for supporting the show and listening.
Thank you.
Our hearts
Thank
go
you.
out to you. And yeah, we're going to see you in a little bit. So, for my boy Chantastic out there in Winnipeg, Manitoba, I'm
Chili
Don the
City.
Jeweler here in Lachine, Quebec, Canada. Stay safe. Take care of each other. And say goodnight to the bad guys. We out.